Welcome, Tiny Hands, Big Dreams, here on the homestead in southern Ecuador. We actually have some really exciting news. We are doing more. Tell them about the more.
We are doing 3 new pieces of content. Things.
3 whole new categories of things. So, we're doing not on YouTube. We're doing more information, more videos on Substack. Now, this is for a couple of reasons. One, we would get banned on YouTube.
Well, a lot of this came about because we had some videos taken down. When you are on YouTube, you are beholden to YouTube, which we know. Unfortunately, some of the things we want to talk about,
It's their playground, it's their ball.
And share does not align with YouTube.
Now, we went and read through all of the fine print of all of the terms of use and the acceptable policies of every video sharing content-y kind of site. Blah.
A lot of them are really strict, far worse than YouTube, actually.
Far worse than you would think that they are. They are draconian in some cases. Politically driven, motivated things.
Yeah. Super strict, which we don't want. The whole point of doing extended content elsewhere is
freedom.
To then have freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. So we went to Substack. While Substack was not ideal as the formatting,
it's not the right platform for what we're doing.
But we can make it work. We can make it work. But when you read their like acceptable use,
their guidelines,
it's this long. It's not the 27 pages of legalese and threats. It's just this, and basically, it came down to don't be a credible threat of harm to somebody else.
Provable. So.
Oh, okay.
There is no restriction on what we can talk about.
So big props to them. We're going to put our extra stuff over there. Now, what's going over there is multi-part. There's
well, I think first the general format of it is not membership based. We've gone over this multiple times of how we wanted to format this, how we wanted to do this. As people who believe in sharing information, we don't either one really like the idea of membership, because honestly we can't afford memberships of anyone, even if we think it's information that is valuable. Yeah,
we are viewer supported information. We have made exactly this much that we haven't even gotten from YouTube. Some of the videos that we put out get like a nickel. It's not worth it, but our viewers do value us, and our viewers are interested in what we have to say. We are literally viewer supported. To those of us who supported us, oh my gosh, thank you. That is how we are here. So we were going to do a subscription-based, basically a paywall, but we hate paywalls. Like personally, we just hate them. So we're going to try something. We're going to try a donation-based system. So it's all going to be for free?
Some of it's going to be for free. We'll get into that. The extra videos, and there will be writing, because if you've read my Substack previously, I splintered off to do writing elsewhere, and our Tiny Hands Big Dreams Substack will have some of the more homestead based articles and things that I've written. Yes. And I'll continue to do that in conjunction with more videos, so all of that will still be free.
Yes,
with donations as you see fit.
To those who can, please, it would be great if you could. To those who can't, my gosh, enjoy it, share it as your contribution. We're also doing, what did we decide to call them?
Bundles.
Bundles. There's things that we know that we can help people with. Bundles. So we're putting together bundles of information. You're moving to Ecuador, you want our bundle. Having done it, there's a whole lot in there that you just don't find on the internet, that people don't talk about, that are...
Or you find it here and here and here.
If your searches don't come up the same way as our searches did, you won't find them. So we've learned some, so we're putting together a Moving to Ecuador bundle. We're putting together home butchery bundles.
We're going to do some for off-grid.
Off-grid solar bundles. A whole collection of information that is these will be like a purchasable bundle. You're getting into this thing, having this wealth of information is a huge benefit. So we're going to sell those as like an item.
And those will be all a la carte, so Because some people are not moving to Ecuador, or some people are moving to Ecuador
but
don't want to butcher an animal.
Sure.
So
a la carte, all separate.
Pick your bundle.
We're also going to add in one-on-one consultations. Say you want to go completely off-grid and you want help designing the system because you're going to start throwing a bunch of money at parts, and then you're going to find out that months from now they don't exactly work right, and you're having all sorts of headaches and problems and things, and your system is out of balance and mismatched. Or you bought a component that someone could have told you isn't quite great, but the internet says is wonderful.
Or you have no idea where to start.
All of these things. Asking, simply having an expert available by phone, be like, hey, I want to do this, that, great, let me help you design it, let me work with you, let me ask you some questions, let's go through it, let's figure it out, let's get you like a solid workable plan that's going to be successful. My gosh, be successful. Like, it's great. It feels so good when you put it all together and you're like, heck yeah, that works. Same with home butchery. Same with...
so the home butchering, I wanted to be able to provide, okay, you are butchering today. We set that up, and I am then available to ask questions in the moment when something is different than you expect it to be, or you're suddenly doing it for the first time and you're like,
I don't know how to do this part of this thing. What is next? And panic. And you don't want to lose the animal that you have raised for the last year.
Yeah.
Or have it ruined in some way. I don't know anywhere else that you can simply go and ask someone where there's like a helpline of, I mean, they used to have it for video games.
Kind of like a helpline, you're right.
Like, you get in video games and you're like, I'm totally stuck. And yeah, it was like $4 a minute or something. But a helpline.
Yeah.
And then once you get through it, you're probably good. Like, you have the confidence to do it. You have the information to do it. You've already done it. We'd like to offer that.
Yeah. So I think those are the main extended content pieces.
Yep.
Now, part of this video is not only to share what we're doing, get everybody excited, but also, is there anything particular that you would like? There may be something we haven't even thought of yet. And if you...
And it's something that we do that seems commonplace to us, but is new to you. Yeah, let us know.
Either for more extended free content, or a bundle, or can you do a one-on-one about this thing? Let us know. Now,
other two important things. First one that I'm actually really excited about is the newsletter. The newsletter. Do you remember the old school newsletters? Like, that you'd get sometimes in the mail and you get all excited and you read through it and it's got pictures and writings and things and a little story and a something and a recipe at the end. And you're like, it's like a gift in itself. We're bringing that back. She's bringing that back. I'm actually doing no part of it. It happens in the evenings, like while I shower mostly, and she gets to get in there where it's quiet and like rattle away on the keyboard. We're bringing that back.
Yep.
It's a free newsletter. Share it, enjoy it.
Now that is an email newsletter, because that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
So I will come up with a more official way very soon of managing emails. But I guess at this point, if you're interested, send us your email. Yeah.
We'll start a list of anybody who wants to get in on the first one. It's already going together.
Yep. I guess I should say what that is. What's in there?
Yeah. Be a surprise. You can do it.
There's going to be some updates. It's twice monthly. There'll be updates about what we've been doing around the farm, around the property, things that we've been up to, lessons learned. There's always lessons learned. Then there'll be an Ecuador news section, because it's interesting.
We hear things. There's stuff that goes on.
Bits and pieces of things, either very local to us or countrywide.
That's everything that's outside of our farm, but inside of the border of Ecuador.
Yep. And then I plan on adding in a recipe.
Yeah.
Because recipes are good and people like them.
Yeah. And pictures that you don't see anywhere else. And
so it should be fun.
It should be fun. Now, lastly, we are doing a highly curated, very selective, highly researched Amazon affiliate link. A bunch of things that we have researched, have used, have abused. We've talked about them. We're like, okay, so we've gone through all the things. We might have some of these things. We have like 15 hours of research into choosing a thing where we do stuff like that. So once we say like, this one thing is a really good thing, There's many hours of that into it. We've also now used said thing for, in most cases, years. Like, we don't just get a thing and be like, oh, I just bought this thing. Like, so this mug is on there. We have gone through many mugs. I have sat in stores taking every coffee cup apart, every sealable one apart, and explaining the flaws. This is the engineer in me. This is what I do. And telling you why it's wrong and bad and isn't cleanable and isn't this and isn't that, something that is going to break. We have used these for years. This particular model, this particular brand, other ones, most of them suck. We put this on the list. Mm-hmm. This is the affiliate list that we're putting out there.
Now, it's partially for you because now you can actually find the products that we talk about without having to go search yourself, and you get the exact one, because sometimes you go to Amazon.
You're like, wait, which one did they say? It wasn't. No, we will literally pick the one for you, and be like, that one. Because we get to, we put our flashlights on there, which, oh my gosh, we rely on those flashlights. We each have.
But it is only that exact flashlight.
Yes.
Not the rest from that brand.
Right. Which I have a bunch of as well.
I really like
and they sit in the drawer.
Now the rest, not the rest, some of the things are actually not going to be links to exact products. They're links to the brand page, because we would endorse all of them. And that's sort of a more pick your own, like the Camelbacks.
Sure.
It's kind of a pick your own.
There's different colors, there's slight sizes, there's
on,
things.
Who you are and all of that. Now, of course, we get a teeny tiny itty bitty commission from that, which we appreciate and is awesome. But if you don't want to buy through the affiliate link, for whatever reason, you can still get to the product. You can see what the product is.
It's free information.
Yep. So we will eventually have a page of those affiliate links on our Substack. For right now, they will be in the description of this video.
Yeah. And
in all videos where we talk about a particular thing that you can buy on Amazon.
And some of them, honestly, would make great Christmas gifts.
It's true.
We're up at that time. There is time to order things for Christmas, birthday presents, and you're like, oh, I want to get so-and-so like a flashlight, but I want to get a good one. You know how many flashlights are on Amazon? And a lot of them are garbage. And a lot of them are great for a minute. And then you're like, why does it do this? Why does it go through 12 settings every time I try to turn you on? And one of them blinks me in the face.
Or chocolate. I put chocolate there. Hey, it's important.
So, we're putting that out there.
Yep.
You know, why not? All right.
So I think those are our big things.
That is our big news. Some big changes. Which is why we've had to cut back the occasional video on the YouTube to try to move our energy into other directions. One, because we need to survive, and the YouTube.
It's a slow building process.
Yeah. And there's so much that we wanted to say that we couldn't. And we go to talk about a thing, we're like, and that's where we have stopped being able to verbalize.
So we want to be able to.
I don't like being
muzzled.
Don't
like being filtered.
Filtered, muzzled, censored.
It's true. So, yeah.
There we go.
Content.
More. All right. Well, have happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. I hope to see you for the next one.